I hope that everyone is having a beautiful and blessed day today. We're going to jump straight into the reading. Today, I kind of wanted to talk about the topic of lust versus love. Now, I am someone who I actively feel like I do what's necessary to work on myself and try to make sure that I'm not necessarily moving out of the energy or space of lust or entering connections to where it's solely based off lust, if that makes sense. But as me growing to become the adult that I am, I've never taken the time to actually I've never taken the time to actually sit there and study the word lust and what does it mean? What's the signs of lust? How do we truly know if we are embodying the energy of lust versus love? And is there even a such thing as having both of the lust and love when it comes to connections? Is that a thing, or is lust something we're supposed to rid of altogether? These were thoughts that I had to myself, and I decided, why not make this a social topic for us all, because I'm pretty sure that in some way, shape, or form it could help. So when I was looking up the word, it basically spoke about how lust is mainly just off of physical attraction. There's nothing there that's the craving of you wanting to experience that person on a deeper level, on a more intimate level, on a spiritual level, or you wanting, there's no need or no drive to want to connect with the person on a mental level. Neither. It's literally just based off the embodiment of sexual attraction, physical attraction. You wanting to obtain or gain something quickly, something that's temporarily, I guess I should say, as well, a temporary feel. Love is more so having the concern of someone's emotional state, well-being, actually being spiritually and mentally intimate and connected to your person, being vulnerable, looking forward to doing things like meeting their family and their friends, and just feeling secure within a relationship, because as you know, there that goes down to breaking down the concept of what's true love versus what's real love versus I like to say immature love, because I strongly feel that everyone loves everyone. Some people are not mature enough when it comes to the embodiment of them being able to love, if that makes sense. And so within their soul journey currently, they are just immature within the love area of their life, within this lifetime, if that makes sense. But like I was saying, I'm trying to kind of get it all out. Like I was saying, it's it kind of hit me when they got the listing, because again, sometimes you're subconscious and you're just going with the flow of connections, and you're not realizing. It's like sometimes you're experiencing connections and you're not really paying attention to the fact that this might literally be a lustful connection. I might have been operating out of lust when I met this person and continuing to operate out of lust. It's something that really dawned on me that I, to this day, still am moving and operating out of a space of lust, even during the midst of me thinking that I'm not. If I, on an intuitive level, genuinely know that I love someone and I care for someone and I have a certain amount of feelings for them, or whatever the case is, you can literally love someone and still show up in that connection in such a lustful manner. You can still show up within that connection and embody nothing but the energy of lust, and you're not showing one lick of anything that displays characteristics and traits of love. And it took for me to kind of have an experience to awaken to that thought process that, damn, have you actually taken the time to genuinely understand if you're working out of lust or not? Do you even know what lust is? Do you know what when it's showing up and presenting itself? And I clearly did not. You think just because you know what a word is and you heard a word your entire life that you truly understand the in-depths of how it works, and that's not true at all. And it's like I finally came to the realization of that. And it's like, not saying that not saying there isn't love there, or that there cannot potentially be love there. But if you're forever moving into connections in a lustful manner, if you're moving off of those sexual desires, if you're allowing the sexual and attraction to overpower you wanting to experience someone on an intimate level, of you wanting to experience a person, like just experience them without any of those other things attached, until you truly know that you can do this with the person and that chemistry and everything is still there, you don't know if it's love or lust. I can agree and feel and say that and confidently say that a lot of times we are masking up relationships that are very lustful based and disguising it with love. And sometimes you can go so far to even being in a relationship for years with a person, and that's still a very lustful ass connection. It's still based off literally nothing but the possession and wants of your desires. Sometimes it takes you years to realize that you did not truly kind of love a person, or you did have love for that person, but you and that person's connection or relationship did not embody the energy of what true love represents. You know what I mean? And if you happen to be experiencing a connection to where you and another person are supposed to be kind of understanding these traits about yourself and working on these type of things and trying to heal the lustful energy and not wanting to attract that type of energy, pay attention to the signs when your connection is showing traits and displays of lustfulness. You know what I mean? If a connection is crying out for it to be intimate, for there to be something more, for there to be something deeper, for the both of you guys to be able to connect, and neither parties are willing to do that because they're allowing the chemistry. It's like, if you genuinely care about a connection, or you genuinely care about like just your connections in general, you experiencing true connections, you experiencing genuine love, you have to truly understand what lust is when you're operating out of it, when you are attracting lustful type of connections, and to also know how to like pull yourself out of it, if it makes sense, how to pray the energy off of you. Because once I got to the realization that, damn, I'm genuinely am moving out of this type of energy, it basically was an eye-opener. Or I will say, like I said, moving out of this type of energy, so I said that for a reason. But it's like, it was just a real eye-opener for me. And I don't ever want to experience connections just on that very like surface-based type of energy and vibe. Like, I like for my connections to be very in-depth and spiritual and have meaning to them. And I'm not the type of person where I am lustful, but at the same time, you can embody this energy very easily if you're not like just mindful of what the energy actually is and how you are necessarily presenting yourself to others, if that makes sense. Don't allow the energy to control you. You control it. But that's all that I have for you guys. Love and light.